African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation as of February 11, 2025. Tonight, the armed forces of the Russian Federation carried out a group strike with high-precision long-range weapons of land, air, and sea basing and strike unmanned aerial vehicles, as a result of which gas and energy complex facilities supporting the work of the Ukrainian military-industrial complex, the infrastructure of military airfields, storage sites, and preparation sites for the use of strike unmanned aerial vehicles were damaged. The strike objectives were achieved. In the Kharkiv Direction, units of the North Group of Forces inflicted losses on the manpower and equipment of the Tank Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and the Territorial Defense Brigade, in the areas of the settlements of Velykyi Burluk and Olkhovatka in the Kharkiv region. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 20 servicemen, an armored combat vehicle, an artillery piece, and an ammunition depot. Units of the West Group of Forces improved their tactical position. They defeated the manpower and equipment of 3 mechanized, mountain assault, and ranger brigades of the Ukrainian armed forces and a territorial defense brigade in the areas of the settlements of Velykyi, Zeleny, Petropavlovka, Bogoslavka in the Kharkiv region, Novolyubovka in the Luhansk People's Republic, Yampilovka and Zvanovka in the Donetsk People's Republic. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 215 servicemen, 2 tanks, 2 U.S.-made M113 armored personnel carriers, and 2 vehicles. 3 field artillery guns, 4 ammunition depots, and 2 electronic warfare stations were destroyed. Units of the Southern Group of Troops occupied more advantageous lines and positions. They defeated the formations of 3 mechanized, mountain assault brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine in the areas of the settlements of Katarinovka, Seversk, Chesavyar, and Predtikino of the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy's losses amounted to 210 servicemen, 2 U.S.-made HMMWV armored combat vehicles, 2 field artillery guns, and 3 cars. The settlement of Yasinovo in the Donetsk People's Republic was liberated by decisive actions of units of the Center Group of Forces. Defeat was inflicted on the formations of 4 mechanized, motorized infantry, and ranger brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, a territorial defense brigade, and 2 National Guard brigades in the areas of the settlements of Belitskoye, Rodinskoye, Novosergivka, Andriivka, Uspanovka, Dmitrov, and Udaknoye of the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy lost up to 505 servicemen, a tank, an armored combat vehicle, 4 artillery pieces, and 7 vehicles. Units of the East Group of Forces continued to advance into the depths of the enemy's defense. They defeated the manpower and equipment of the Tank, 3 mechanized brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and the Territorial Defense Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Bogodar, Skudno, Shevchenko, Berlatsko, Novosyolka, Novopol of the Donetsk People's Republic and Guliapol of the Zaporizhia region. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 155 servicemen, 2 vehicles, and 6 field artillery pieces, including 2 produced by NATO countries. Units of the Dnieper Group of Forces defeated formations of 2 mechanized brigades, 2 coastal defense brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, and a territorial defense brigade in the areas of the settlements of Novodanilovka, Kamenskoye in the Zaporizhia region, Pridniprovskoye and Antonovka in the Kherson region. The enemy's losses amounted to 55 soldiers, 2 artillery pieces, and 7 vehicles. Operational Tactical Aviation, strike unmanned aerial vehicles, missile forces, and artillery of the troop groups of the Armed Forces of the Russian Federation inflicted damage on concentrations of enemy manpower and equipment in 137 areas. Air defense systems destroyed 3 French-made Hammer-guided aerial bombs, a U.S.-made HIMARS multiple launch rocket system, and 128 aircraft-type unmanned aerial vehicles. Since the beginning of the special military operation, a total of 653 aircraft, 283 helicopters, 42,979 unmanned aerial vehicles, 592 anti-aircraft missile systems, 21,287 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 1,514 multiple launch rocket systems, 21,495 field artillery pieces and mortars, and 31,459 special military vehicles have been destroyed. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.